Morning guys, we're here again with another in the little series of how to make porridge, quick and easy ways. I thought I'd actually finished this the other day. If you remember, I did traditional porridge in the saucepan and microwave porridge, the quickest and easiest method. I was at work last weekend and I asked a colleague, surely there can be no other ways to do porridge, and he said, have you not heard of baked porridge in the oven? And I have to be honest and say no, I haven't. So I had a little look on the World Wide Web, and apparently it's a thing. And there seem to be dozens and dozens of different kinds of recipes, many involving chocolate. I'm trying to stick to the healthy side of things. Two that I particularly like that I'm going to do, the one I'm doing today, and the other one was apple with cinnamon. So stew some apples, I'm guessing, and mix the stewed apple and cinnamon with the porridge. From what I can gather, this is the first time I've actually done this, so we'll see. But it's basically porridge and water put into a baking dish, baked in the oven. Turns out like ordinary porridge. I think if you then leave it, it'll be like, it'll set a little bit harder, and you can have it as if you were having a breakfast bar. And I guess if you keep it in the fridge then, or in a container, you could have it for lunch or snacks. I'm thinking possibly the best way to do this is to mix it in a pan first and then pour it. I've got a baking dish. I've cut a reasonably ripe banana, put it in the bottom. I now need my porridge. I normally do just less than a cup, but this presumably is going to be enough for 2 or 3 people, or one breakfast and several snack bars. So without doing too much, I've done 2 cups of porridge. Do say, just for today, just maybe too much I think, but we'll see. 2 and a bit cups of porridge, I'll add some water. Give it a stir. I mean, all the top cookery programmes, the first time they do these recipes on TV, it is the first time they've done them, right? Or you're going to tell me they spend weeks rehearsing them before you get the finished item? No. Anyhow, we've got 2.5 cups of porridge in the pan. I've added a liberal amount of water from the tap. We've got a nice consistency, so we'll just pour it on top of the old bananas. And I think you it's going to need a little bit more. A lot of the recipes for this had eggs in, which I'm guessing must bind it. When I looked up some of the vegan ones, they had milk in. As you've seen if you watch the other videos, my go-to milk of choice is oat milk, which is perfect for porridge because it just makes everything taste more oaty. There you go. So the oats were mixed with water. I've added a generous amount of oat milk. So we've got bananas, oats, oat milk, blueberries, which are still frozen. So if I'm doing this wrong, tell me in the comments. But we've got about half a bag. Ought really to have turned the oven on before we started. There we go. So half a bag of blueberries. It's ready to go in the oven. I'll get back to you in a few minutes when the oven's warmed up. Okay guys, so the oven's warming nicely. Just to recap, oven-proof dish. I've put a layer of bananas at the bottom. I've mixed 2.5 cups of oats with water in the pan, tipped it in, it's a little bit dry, added a generous amount of oat milk, put into that half a bag of frozen blueberries. Now going to put it in the oven for 20 minutes or so until everything's cooked through, 20-30 minutes until everything's cooked through. I'm guessing you can use any filling that you want. The other one that I want to try is stewed apple with cinnamon mixed in with the oats. If you know any other ingredients to use for recipes such as this, do let me know in the comments. But other than that, I don't think there's anything else to add other than putting it in the oven. So let's go. As I said before, it should come out like ordinary porridge. But what's left could be left to go cold when used as breakfast bars in snack boxes, that kind of thing. Get back to you in 20-30 minutes and see what we've got. Okay guys, just a quick report. It's taking a little longer than I thought. It was a very wet mixture and the oven wasn't very hot. But it seems to be going now. It's been in about 15 minutes. And I think from a not very warm oven, it's going to take about 40 minutes. But as you can see, I've got the setting, it's moderately hot. What's it on? That's not a good shot, shows you that my oven needs a good clean. But there we go. It seems to be starting to actually cook a little. Be back in another 20 minutes or so when hopefully it will be done. I'm back and I think it's just about done. It's taken about 35-40 minutes, but I've just checked it and Seems to be doing okay. Everything seems to be cooked, and that's the trick. When you're cooking things, especially from frozen like the blueberries, make sure they're absolutely piping hot. But there you go. The banana seems to have moved. Baked porridge, porridge oats, water, oat milk, bananas and blueberries. See what it's like. It's cooked to a nice consistency. Little splash more of oat milk, and there you go, guys. From what I've read on the internet, that can be allowed to cool, then cut up into slices. Makes a nice snack bar, very healthy. And there we go, breakfast. Blueberries, bananas and porridge baked in the oven. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and like it. And if you enjoy this type of content or any of the other content on the site, then do consider subscribing. But for now, I'll say cheerio.